Steve Miller in the White House, and that bill had a path to citizenship for the Dreamers. The one that you're talking about this year didn't even have that. In other words, Democrats were willing to make huge concessions and drop the Dreamers. Basically are people who were brought here as very young children by their parents,
but
and they
maybe in their 40s now.
Yeah, could be. So this is the outlines of a comprehensive immigration bill have been on the table for decades. And the only thing that's been lacking is political will and who is willing to let the other guy share credit.
And I'll just mention President Biden has gotten off Marine One at Andrews Air Force Base. He's smiling. He had the sunglasses on for a bit, the famous aviator sunglasses. Has now taken them off again as he's come into some shelter. He's saying hello to some people, saying hello to supporters who are holding up their phones for one last glimpse of the former president in Washington, D.C. We're expecting perhaps in the next few moments a remark or two from the former president. Here we go. Oh, thought we heard it there for a moment, but perhaps we've lost the audio again.
No, I think he's greeting his supporters. This is also sort of a tradition where your supporters and people who have worked with you come out to say goodbye. Presumably some of these people will continue to have a relationship with the president. Like he'll certainly, maybe he'll write a book, he'll give speeches perhaps. And he's walking to the lectern now.
With Air Force One in the background, yes. Jill Biden is standing beside him on the stage. Departing, here's the Star Spangled Banner. Departing is the oldest president to serve in the history of the United States.
We're waiting to hear remarks from now former President Biden. He's at Joint Base Andrews, awaiting his departure, giving a gesture of affirmation to the band, which has just acknowledged his arrival.
And we'll note a detail. Natalie Winston noticed the presidential seal is no longer on his lectern.
Came to thank you. You know, I don't think we could have done anything. I know we couldn't have done anything we did without you. Kamala and Doug and members of the cabinet, all the staff is here, all across all the agencies. And friends, supporters, Jill and I are forever grateful to you. I mean that. We're genuinely grateful. As you heard me say before, no president gets to choose the moment they enter history, but they get to choose the team they enter history with. And we chose the best damn team in the world. You are. You know, it's because of you. I mean this sincere from the bottom of my heart. Because of you, we got so much done for all Americans. I look down there at my Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, and he's cheated only by his wife who worked for me first. But look, I only hope to look back on these years, hope you look back on them, with the same pride I have of all you've done. And I'm proud of it. See, you did it upholding the core values of honesty, decency, and integrity. I mean, no scandal. I mean, it's incredible what you did. And you represent the best of who we are as Americans. That's not a joke. That's real. Now, while we relied on your ideas, resolve, and counsel, we also relied on your families. To all your families, thank you for the sacrifices you made. I mean it. For being part of this journey. Every day, I'm deeply moved by all we all did for this country. I really mean it. History's going to mark down just what you did. You know, but the point I want to make today is to make clear my farewell address, as we all do have more to do. We have a lot more to do. We heard the inaugural address today. We got a lot more to do. I years of experience. They're up and down, but we have to stay with it. My dad taught me the measure of a person, you heard me say it before, is how quickly they get back up when they get knocked down. That's what we have to do right now. And we've always done our best as Americans. We never, never, never give up. Never. We're leaving office. We're not leaving the fight. You're smart. You're skilled. You're passionate. The country needs you again. So all you can, stay engaged in all the ways you can. Whether it's a public service, the private sector, philanthropy, academia, running for office yourself, or anything else you choose to do. I give you my word, we believe in you. We, Jill and I, our family, believe in you. Just as I've said, how the laws we enacted, our seasons are going to grow and bloom for decades to come. I say that to you as well. I have no doubt you'll make this experience and take the friendships you made to continue to do amazing things for decades to come. That's why I see a future. All of them leading the way by you all. You know, so take some time to decompress, reconnect with your friends, spend more time with your family, but most of all, take care of yourselves and each other. I mean it. Let me close where I began. My sincere gratitude, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I've been doing this for 50 years with the best group of people. Hard to say. It's been the honor of my life to serve as your president. And I tell you what, a greater honor is being able to serve with all of you. You're incredible. You really are. You really are. Mark my words. History's going to judge what you've done as one of the most significant contributions that's been made by all of Americans. Look, folks, you know, let me close with that poem you heard me quote before. Seamus Heaney wrote, "Once in a lifetime, a long, far tidal wave